Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we managed to find Zelda, but then she disappeared without a trace as soon as she seen us. I wonder why. But anyway, we're currently at the chase after her, except we have to go to Faron Woods to speak with the old woman. Loud help! Idiots never die, don't worry. Rough landing. Think I might have broke something. Hey, Cloud, seriously, didn't everyone ever teach you how to land without crash? Whoa! Birds, teeny birds? What are they? And what is that thing? But how, why, what? Where am I? It's Middle Earth. What's going on here? Ever since Zelda vanished, you've been zipping in and out of town all in a hurry. So I figured I'd tell you, and you might lead me to Zelda. Look, dude, I know you like the girl and everything, but her idea of a first date, and date in general, is throwing people off cliffs. And even though I've never been on a date before, that doesn't seem right to me, buddy. Unless you're a masochist. But this is so wild, seriously, what is that thing over there? And what is all these trees? There's so many! Just give it to me straight, I can take it. Where are we? Is Zelda here? What's the deal with this place? There ain't supposed to be nothing below the clouds. What's all this? Friend. Buddy. See, we landed on a strange alien planet. And we're all wizards. Oh, whoa. Kind of imploding my mind right now. But I think I get what you're saying. Got this right, Zelda's down here somewhere and she's okay. She's okay. Wow, that's so great. Hearing that is such a huge weight off my mind. You know, Cloud, it's sort of alright down here. This place needs a name. Yeah, a name fitting for this rugged, adventurous wilderness. From now on, we'll call it Bruce Land. Huh? So let me see if I've got this right. The old lady living in the temple down the road from here knows where Zelda is. I see, right, Cloud. Thanks for getting me here. You've done a good job! You can head home. Big Bruce will handle the search for Zelda from here. Yep, I'll track her down, save her, and then give her a lift back to Skyloft. When we get back, I'll ask her if she wants to make her whole going out thing official. And the two of us will get some quality time together. Again, dude, her idea of a good date is throwing you off the side of a bridge, waiting for 30 seconds and seeing if you make it or not. Anyway, the point is, your work is done! I also have to find that old lady you were talking about. Catch you later, Cloud! Yeah, he's gonna be a victim of insurance fraud. Well, at least we landed in the right place. And not in the first area, because that would have taken a lot longer to get to the sealed grounds. Good thing he can climb. Huh? You gotta be kidding me, Granny! You're messing with me! Say it again, I dare you! Only speak the truth, you're not the one who will save her. Spirit maiden, your Zelda, can only be saved by another. It has been his fate to do this thing, and doing so save us, as it was decided long before you were brought crying into this world. Shut it, Granny! You obviously don't know me well, because if you did, you'd know that if anyone's gonna save Zelda, it's Groose. How could it not be me? Plus, if it ain't me, why would I even be here? If I'm not up to the job of being the hero, just who is? Huh? Oh, now I get you. Cloud, Granny here's been trying to tell me you're gonna be the big hero who will rescue Zelda. What a joke! Look, all I've heard so far is a bunch of babbling about destiny, but that's a load of garbage. I know you, and you're no hero, Shrimp. Greetings, Cloud. Were you able to catch up with Zelda? I see, so the Guardian was there as well, was she? The one you saw by Zelda's side is known as Impa. She's being sent forth by the goddess to aid Zelda in her quest. The two have traveled somewhere in order to accomplish the great task of destiny set before them. However, now that Impa has destroyed the gate they used, there is only one way left to find them. You must make use of the harp given to you by Zelda. Tell me, Cloud, if you have attempted to play that harp that you received... Yeah, and it sucked! My sense is that you have not yet familiarized yourself with it. Yeah, that's not news. Very well, I shall teach you how to play it. Listen well and do as I say. First, press up to ready your harp, and then press A to prepare to strum it. Play faster so that your strums match with the swaying of my time with my braid. Now, I'm not too musically inclined, but I feel like my Wiimote's gonna get into the problem with this. Good, you learn fast. Now for your next lesson. Focus and play in time with the pulsing of the circle of light. When your timing is right, I shall join my voice to your harp. Listen well, for the song I sing will be of great help to you in your journey. The Ballad of the Goddess, and you learned how to play it pretty poorly. That's a mysterious melody that has been passed down from ancient times. Good luck trying that again. We switched games. We're now in Minecraft. The harp you hold is known as the goddess's harp. It's a divine instrument of the goddess, who once watched over this land. I thought it was an ocarina. The melodies it brings to life have the power to produce a variety of strange and otherworldly effects. The great slab standing before you is known as the Gate of Time. It's the last of its kind in existence, the only portal binding our world to the one Zelda now resides. If you manage to open the gate and pass through, you will likely end up in the same place as Zelda. But you will need to endure many hardships as you put yourself in great danger. to awaken the gate from its dormant state. Though your journey will put you in harm's way, Cloud, you must endure. It is your fate as the chosen hero of the god. This shaking, I fear the seal has been broken. I expected that it would have react to your strumming the gate. But I never imagined that the seal would break so quickly. Cloud, there will be time to explain later. Right now, you must hurry to the bottom of the pit outside. Ain't that the pits? First things first, though. We're going to want a fairy in our other bottle. It's always good to have a backup plan. Whoa, what's with all the shaking? The whole ground is heaving. Oh, we're supposed to be solid down here. Go quickly, Cloud. Check on the ceiling spike at the center of the pit. There is nothing natural about these tremors. That monster could free itself at any moment. Approach the pit with caution. The imprisoned. I knew it. The seal is given away. I'll explain later, but now is the time for action. We must keep that beast from escaping that pit. It must not reach the temple. What you have to do is slice its toes off. Because that's normal. And also escape it when its feet are glowing like that, which is a bit difficult if your nunchuck is dying. I plugged it back in game. What are you talking about? Okay. If he reaches Impa, the girl that looks like her, and Bruce, then you're dead. I think Impa was just on my mind from the fact that Impa is such a weird character. Which, by the way, I haven't gotten into that yet, but Impa is also in every single game. Alright, when he falls over, run over. And hit it with a Skyward Strike, I believe. Or is it? Yeah, it's up. Up. Okay. For some reason I thought it was a Skyward Strike, but I guess I forgot. This is when things get a little creepy. He'll start slithering his way up there, which means we have to get to higher ground. Make sure you keep an eye on him at all times, because he can really mess you up. Okay, so he's on the same level as us, that's good. For some reason I thought he looked a bit... I thought he moved faster than that. I don't care about too much about getting hit, because it's only one part of damage, and... it takes... I can hit him faster than me. I just need to make sure that he's done for, basically, because this is a time to fight. First one out of any Zelda games to be timed. By the way, he can get up. That. Okay, should be the last hit, I think, if usual game boss things apply. We're getting kind of close, buddy. You gonna stop? And now he's starting to move faster. And this is when you start to worry. This is why I got the, heart potion. If we don't kill him now, then it's not gonna happen. Ow. And be careful of falling off, because that can sometimes screw you up more than getting hit. Like that. Come on, I don't want an instant game over. Ow. Thank you, Link, for being programmed to get out of the way. Okay, there we go. Now, Cloud. Strike with the ceiling spike with a skyward strike and restore the seal quickly. It's gonna be hard with the nunchuck. Every time I shake the moat, it disconnects. Nice going, Cloud. Though the imprisoned had only just begun to awaken and break its bonds, I'm impressed you were able to restore the seal, keeping it captive. Unfortunately, you have only succeeded in buying us a little more time in which to act. The behemoth you beat back in the confinement is a horror of unspeakable power. Judging by what I saw, I would not be surprised if the seal gave way again soon. So you are left with precious little time to complete the task with which you have been entrusted. Return to the sealed temple, Cloud. There is much to discuss. The fact that you have the Sheikah emblem on your back always reminded me of Impa, which is probably why I got the two mixed up. Every time I play this game, I always mistake that. It's called the foot and mouth complex. As you can see, the gate is nothing more than a slab of cold stone for now. It is sleeping. Rousing it from its slumber would require great power. Yes, I believe a shot of holy light from your Skyward strike might just do it. I'm sorry to disappoint you, boy, but for now your sword lacks the power necessary to awaken the gate. First, you and your sword must grow together. Farron Wood, Zeldan Volcano, and Lanayru Desert. A sacred flame is hidden somewhere in each of these lands. Seek them out and purify your sword in their heat. Only after your blade has been tempered by these three fires will it be fully imbued with the great power for which you search. Clues to finding the sacred flames have long been woven into the lyrics of songs precious to your people. The Ballad of the Goddess. These clues are your best hopes of finding the way to the flames. Return to Skyloft, somewhere near your island. Is one whose knowledge of this old song will point you in the right direction. I hate even saying this, but I guess you got it all figured out, Granny. Me, well, there's nothing I can do to help Zelda. I'm useless. Oh, you sell yourself short, my friend. You'll see in time that you have your own role to play in all this. Cloud, go now. Trust in the fate to guide your feet. Your mission depends on it, as does Zelda's fate. I'd hate to say it, but most Shikai look the same to me. Ballad of the Goddess, based on my projections, is likely the song that Zelda sang on the day of the wing ceremony. I calculate an 85% probability that someone associated with the Academy will be able to provide additional information about the song. Whoop-de-doo! AKA probably someone who gave her the harp, AKA probably somebody who's related to Zelda. Alright, well, let's get some fairies first. If you leave and come back out of this area, it counts as like leaving a mini dungeon of sorts, and the fairies will infinitely refresh. Alright. Another fairy. And a stool. We're probably going to get the next clue, and then we're going to end the episode off here, because I would like to start the next episode with a fresh, new objective, so to speak. Please, can I ignore you? Please? No. Great Goron! I found some... Look. Those butterflies that are completely frozen in time and aren't moving. They aren't animated at all. I mean, seriously, the grass is over there moving. I'm moving. But those butterflies, man, they're frozen. Those butterflies that respond to the beautiful tones are swarming all over the place. This has to be the right spot. Well, this could be a problem. I cannot carry a tune. Could I create beautiful tones if wild animals threaten to roll me down a hill? What can we do? Harp them. Boing! That's it! One of the talking statues the ancient text spoke of. There's just no mistaking it. Every time you activate one of these, they give you a useless item. That can also be used for something. Ornaments of skull in simple slightly macabre fashion. Statement bears the macabre symbol. How the statue had it, nobody knows. Probably shanked a guy in the middle of the woods. Butterflies tend to gather around gossip stones like myself. If you find a spot swarming with butterflies, play a tune of great beauty, and a gossip stone might just pop out of the ground with a boing-oing. And not the kind of boing from Fairy Tale. Duke Everlow was kind of creepy in that aspect. Also, the butterflies were over here, so... I don't know why they moved. Oh, hi, baby kitty. Hey. You want to be pet? Is that it? Sorry about that. The little kittens really like getting pet. The little ones are going on 5 weeks old now. And they're currently clawing at me to pet them, my feet. So I'm now back in the room that has them. And they just love people. And pets. So if you hear them meowing, then that's them. Alright, well let's get a brand new objective before we do anything else. Alright. I believe the guy we want to talk to is still in his office. So that's good. Hello, Pippet. Goodbye, Pippet. Alright. do you say? Oh, it's a map. Alright, headmaster, 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 headmaster. Ah, there you are. You're back, Clown. Good to see you're still in one piece. So how's it going down there? Are you any closer to finding my Zelda? I see. My dear Zelda, thing must be terribly trying for her down there. Can't be easy for you now either, can it? What? You want to know the real lyrics to the song Zelda sang on the day of the wing ceremony? No, I'm not much of a singer. Sing it, man! Listen, just as I said, I wouldn't feel comfortable serenading you. But if it's the lyrics you're after, I can recite them for you. Let's see. No youth, guided by the servant of the goddess, unite, eat earth and sky, and bring light to the land. That's the first part, but as I recall, there's a second verse in the song. Oh, you show the two whirling sails the way to the light tower, and before you a path shall open, and a heavenly song you shall hear. I believe that's the whole thing. The light tower mentioned in the song is a real place. I'm sure you've seen the tower in the plaza. I don't know a thing about two whirling sails, though. Sounds like the song is suggesting that if one shows these whirling sails the way to the tower, something will happen? How do you go about doing that, and what does it mean? Two whirling sails? Aha! Well, if you remember, there was that one tower that had the windmill things in it. Though one seemed to have one and the other didn't seem to have a sail whirling top thing. Well, we'll go see about that, and then it'll be the end of the episode. I thought we'd have enough time to get that objective done, but since... that was weird. Alright, two whirling sails means windmills. Oopsie daisy. Hanging around Zelda too much. Alright. Try that again. Unfortunately, I believe the melody of which the blessed butterflies are around, it doesn't work in Skyloft. It only works on the ground. So that's something to note. So what this means is we have to blow this thing. Oops. Forgot you have to stop when the shield lights. Come on, move faster. Have a schedule to keep. Alright, that's one. I can see the other in the distance. I thought you were Pippet, but you're not. Still haven't seen any sign of Cookie Cloud. Are you really looking for her? Well, she's safe! It's a huge relief. I'm so glad you tracked her down, Cloud. I knew you'd do it. I really hope the side quest with you didn't involve the little girl, because if that did, and I didn't talk to you, then the quest didn't activate. That would make a lot of sense. That's not good. What did you say? Discount Elvis Presley?
Oh.
Thank you so much for tracking down Cookie Cloud. It's such a gorgeous day today, too. On a day like today, nothing I'd ever love more than head over the lumpy pumpkin for a sip of soup. But of course, my wife's asked me to fix the cupboard, so I'm not going anywhere. The story of my life.
Oh.
Do I have to get you some soup?
Hey.
I had to walk 2 feet away to initiate this dialogue. What's up, Cloud? So you're curious about that windmill, eh? Pretty smart design, I gotta say. See, you can always turn the windmill so that it can catch the wind no matter which way it's blowing. But, well, there used to be this little propeller attached to the windmill so that you could turn it. The thing blew off ages ago. Must have dropped down to the edge, down beneath the clouds. The windmill's been useless sitting there ever since. Just ignore the fact that that girl came out of the sword. I highly suggest you retrieve the windmill propeller from the land below in order to reorient the windmill. You want to know if I could fix the windmill if you brought back the propeller? I'll buy the propeller. I could probably rig something together to get it back on there. Sure. But how would you even go looking for the propeller in the first place? Once something falls through the cloud, it's gone for good. Hang on. Come to think of it, Gondo at the scrap shop told me that someone in his family once used a flying robot to haul junk back from beneath the clouds. We're talking a tale that's been passed down over a lot of years, so I wouldn't go put much stock in it. I know, that soup's pretty thick. But anyway, in the next episode, we'll be continuing on. And talking to Gondo about some robot his family had. See you guys then.